15 seconds. Next animation 6300 off X track out to camera 5 on a 2-shot here. A little bit of motion on camera 5. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Track X-Way Nexio. Ready camera 5 on a 2-shot. Ready 5. And start your move 5 mics Q. Music underneath please. Stand by Alpha VO full. Roll Alpha. Take. Banner in. Stand by 6344 out to Bravo VO next.
To unite behind him rather than to demand reforms or to abandon the church altogether. About 100,000 people turned out for the Pope's...
Roll Bravo. Track X. Wipe. Change. Stand by X. 6344 out to Charlie VO next.
Bullfighting now officially banned there after a massive campaign.
Roll Charlie. Track X. Wipe. Change. Stand by X. 7800 out to camera 4. Greg next. D4.
The 62-year-old was trying to swim from Cuba to Florida for a second time, but ended her attempt after being stung by both
Lose your banner. Ready X.
and Portuguese man of war.
And lose your music. Roll X track. Ready camera 4. Greg's mic. Ready 4. Greg's mic. And mic right Q. Banner in please. Stand by Viz 3 full screen. Full screen in please. Stand by Delta under.
Conducted in 60 districts in battleground states currently held by Republican lawmakers, 50% say they prefer the Republican incumbent. Just 41% say they'll back a Democrat for Congress in 2012.
Roll Delta. Lose your full screen. Stand by X6344 out to RS4 full. Ready X, roll X track. Ready splits. Camera 4, RS4. Take splits. Ready RS4 full.
Has become a political albatross.
No, don't worry about it.
Of congressional Democrats.
Ready RS4. Take John's name.
Battleground districts, Greg, are exactly the seats that Democrats have to pick up if they have any chance at all of taking back the House. It looks like that's an unlikely prospect right now. Even more disturbing is, in these 60 battleground seats, which represent about 1/7
Change your topical, please.
Obama won in 2008.
Stand by Echo in offsets, please.
Right now in these
Flip those around.
He is trailing
Roll Echo.
Rick Perry and Mitt Romney by between 4 and 6 points.
Solve offsets.
So if the election were
Ready
held
for a
in the
little.
battleground states today, I think the same result would apply there as the nationwide. President Obama would lose, and the Democrats would actually lose ground.
You know, John, the president keeps exhorting Congress to pass his jobs bill and blaming Republicans for the intransigence. But, you know, the president's own party seems reticent here. If Harry Reid wanted to...
He's got to have a full screen at some point. Be question 4, ready RS4 a little.
But instead, Reid seems to be conjuring up what some regard as vacuous excuses to stall it. Is that, do you think, a function of the president's unpopularity?
Take RS4 a little.
I think there is a lot of caution because Harry Reid has 23 Democratic senators up for election in 2012, and they're very nervous about backing...
Just shout to me when you want to use RS10, Christine.
Obama is probably going to replicate Harry Truman and campaign against the Do-Nothing Congress. Harry Reid is a little bit uncertain about that because...
Step RS4 full, dissolve.
If the Republican House...
How much time's left on the tape, Gil? Not much?
Plan that are popular with Republicans,
you're not Gil. You're not Gil, are you? Okay, you can pause Echo, please. Ready splits.
Innovative unemployment programs, and the Senate doesn't act on them, then it's the Senate that's the do-nothing part, not passing what the Republicans in the House pass.
Splits.
So I think the Senate and the Democrats and President Obama have opposite ends here.
You know, the president has been touring the country recently, giving speeches and urging Americans...
Stand by to go back to Echo full.
On Capitol Hill.
Roll Echo.
But, you know, the members of Congress that we've been talking to say the response has been just a trickle. Almost nobody is doing what the president wants them to do.
Copy. Quotes for next question.
What does it say about his ability to influence?
Stand by your offset splits. Dissolve. Name Mr. Fund.
Package the president has proposed. The first one didn't seem to work. The second one, mortgage foreclosure abeyance, didn't seem to work. The third one, which involved a lot of more subsidies.
2 minutes left in the interview.
This is now the fourth attempt.
10 on tape. Stand by RS4 full. Change your topical. Solve.
And wanting to know if there's a real jobs program out there. That's what the 2012 election is going to be all about.
Copy. Ready splits. Take. Stand by Viz 3 full screen.
Wrote a column entitled Amateur Hour at the White House, and in it she made the following
Viz 3 in, please.
up on the screen. Mr. Obama cannot win in 2012 But the Republicans...
Ready to come out to splits next.
They can hand the incumbent a victory. The majority of American voters show themselves not at all disposed to give him.
Lose splits, please. RS4. Take. Can I get splits, please, Fox and Alpha?
If they do something in Congress, like raise taxes and eliminate the Tea Party and encourage a third-party Tea Party
roll Fox, roll Alpha, please. Dissolve splits.
But so far, the Republicans have held the line on taxes and not fallen for that crap.
When you say
Step by dissolve, camera 4. Dissolve. Ready splits.
Well,
take. Ready RS4 full. Take. Mr. Fund's name.
2008 looked somewhat hapless to me. I'm sure there's some hapless candidates out there who would, let's say, they would be their own amateur hour.
Change the topic. Ready splits. Take. Coming out to camera 2, Heather next. Camera 2, frame up, please. Thanks. One more question here, it looks like.
That's a seat they'd held since 1923. Is that a hard and what did we...
Okay, just let me know which one. Okay. 3 RS4, take. Name John.
Who are upset with President Obama, not just because they're angry with his policies, but because they have specific complaints about things like...
Is 6308 a transition, or is it 6300?
Obama gave a much tougher pro-Israeli speech at the UN.
6300 next, please. Is going to be our animation out of this. Change your topical. Thanking and splits the animation out to animation 6300 out to camera 2. Heather next. We use 6300. Is that all right? Ready splits. Take. Lose. Roll X. Ready Heather's mic. Coming out to camera 2. Heather next. And Mike Heather Q. Banner in, please. Stand by X6342 out to Bravo Sound next.
Newsweek is reporting that just 2 years ago, the White House authorized the sale of 55 bunker-busting bombs to Israel. The high-powered bombs are typically used to attack underground sites, and so many are wondering who the potential targets might be. Peter Ducey has the latest on this from Washington.
Roll Bravo, track X, wipe, tracking Bravo here. Change Deuce's name, please. 137 here. Heather's going to tag on camera 2, then out to Greg, camera 4. Change back to your topical. It's the only name for this.
Here's what the Pentagon is saying, quote, "We're not going to comment on these press reports, but make no mistake about it, the United States is committed to the security of Israel and Israel's ability to maintain its qualitative military edge. And these bunker busters give Israel a new, highly effective option if they ever decide to strike Iran's nuclear facilities." Former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, John Bolton, says that if this Newsweek report is complete, it could be an indication that President Obama is ready to let Israel do his dirty work.
If it falls to Israel to undertake that, as they have done in the past against Syria, against Iraq's nuclear reactor, then I hope they have the capability to do this, and I think bunker busters will add to the prospect that they could attack successfully.
Now, the deal for these 55 bunker busters was actually put together by the Bush administration. Here's a DOD memo from 2005 explaining why it made sense to them. Quote, "This proposed sale will contribute to the foreign policy and national security of the United States by helping to improve the security of a friendly country
20 seconds out.
and continues to be an important force for economic progress."
Ready to do his name. Change, bring in his name, please. And then we'll just change the topical after this for the tag. 10 seconds. Change the topical. 5 seconds. Heather, thanks on
Wines Diesel.
3, 2, 1. Ready 2. Take 2. Lose your banner. Ready 4. Take 4. Stand by Charlie. VO full. Banner in, please. Pausing for Charlie here. Charlie, Nat's full. Well, Charlie, track take. Nat's full here. Stand by to bring in his name, bring in his mic. Hey, bring this down, bring in his mic. Cue Greg.
That's a lot of bullets.
Stand by Delta VO, full. 10 seconds. There's one already on it. Roll Delta. Dissolve. Probably for this. What's that Loke saying? Don't bring it in, I'm not sure. Lose your banner, ready, camera 2, Heather. And take 2. Ready, banner in, please. Stand by Echo VO full. Roll Echo. Take. Stand by X transition out to Fox Sound next.
sent the two men flying 15 feet to the driveway below.
Roll Fox, track X-Wipe, tracking Fox here. 15 seconds. You got his name? Change it, please. Trailing Vale here, 10 seconds. Older Homes, stand by Heather's mic. 5, 4, back to your topical. 3, 2, 1. Heather's mic, Q. Coming up to camera 4, Greg next. Greg's got the T's. Lose your banner, ready 4. And take 4. Stand by Alpha VO full. Roll Alpha. Take. Start sneaking your music, please. 6331 on the way out. Music, please. Ready, 6331. Roll X. Stand by Master. And roll your brake, Master.
I have a cold. I took NyQuil, but I'm still stuffed up.
4209 is our back time. 4209. Nice block, everybody.
Really?